Alright, welcome back to Cardboard Slayer. Today I'm going to be remaking this here. This is like a 50s style ray gun that I made that I nicknamed the ZETA gun. I want to make another version of this. I'm probably going to keep the same body design. I'm going to definitely get rid of this section of it, and I might change up the handle. I might change up the fin, I might not. I definitely want to change up the focusing array or whatever you want to call this. But on top of that, on the side, I got a little kitty coming in here. But on the side, I'd like to make a little stand for my ember. I don't know if you can tell, but there's like petrified bees in there. It's not super clear because there's like other stuff in there, but you can see bees in there. What I'd like to do is make a little stand for this to sit on and put this underneath of it. It's just a simple little fake candlelight. But I figured I could put that in the bottom, maybe make a door so it could come in and out, and just light that up ever so slightly because it's obviously not super bright. But I'm going to do that on the side. I'm not going to include a whole heck of a lot of that in the video, probably the finished product, and that's that. I'm going to mainly be focusing on this and making another version of it because I do like this. Probably another one of my favorite things I've ever made. I always saw like those 50s not cartoons or comic books, but just like those little pictures of like men in really janky spacesuits holding something that looks similar to this, calling it like a ray gun. So what I want to do is, I like that, it's awesome, I just want to make another one. I want to change it up and just see what I can do with it. So let me, right now, I want to gather all my materials and maybe trace out the body on the cardboard, because I don't know if you can tell with the body, it's just like a tear shape, but the way I glued it is I glued it tight in here and then added pieces on the front and back and bottom and top. So I'm going to work on at least getting that tear shape cut out and maybe some of the other pieces like these, and get that all started up and heat up the glue gun a while. But I'll be right back to you guys. I just want to start doing that, and I want to start kind of framing this thing up too a little bit. So give me a second, I'll be right back. Alrighty, I just quickly made a little stand for this thing. I glued the light in the bottom. I was going to make it removable, but I'm like, nah, I'm just going to glue it in. Let me turn it on once. I mean, you can't really see the light too good. I'm sure the lights would have to be probably dimmer, but hey, it is what it is. I just wanted to be able to stand this thing up and display it instead of having it just laying on a shelf. But that's done. I did not trace out the stuff for the ray gun yet. I will. But I just wanted to show you this. Just a simple little stand I made. It's whatever. But alright, let me start tracing out the stuff for my gun. Get that done. I'm going to try and get most of the pieces traced and cut out before I start gluing. But let me trace all my stuff out real quick, and I'll probably glue the body together, and then I'll show you guys what I'm doing with that. So give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Alright, I got the body kind of set up. I went with a slimmer design this time, hoping it ends well. I got the handle started. I need to finish enclosing that in and then put the other side on, which I have the other side here. So basically the way I did this is I made it tight here, but I bent these sides out so they can just slide right onto the body of the weapon. See what I mean? It's kind of hard because they're not glued together, but it slides on pretty well. And that's the idea of what you want. And then once you have it all closed in, you obviously put the trigger down here. And once this is done, you finish the body, the ends, all that stuff. You can put the fin on probably last. But up here, what I did with this one is I just took like a cap to a soda thing or a water thing and put on there, and I stuck a pencil through it. Probably going to do the same thing on this one unless I find like a pen tube that looks a little better, but that's pretty much how you want to do this. It's pretty easy to do, and it looks cool. It's simple, and I like that. It looks cool. So let me finish up the body, attach the handle and the trigger mechanism, and then I might do the fin, I might not. I might just work on the front part here and then the pencil and stuff, and at least get that started out, and then I'll get back to you guys. So give me just a few and I'll be right back. Alrighty, got the body pretty much done. As you can tell, I had to do multiple pieces, but it's very thin. I kind of wish it was a little thicker, but it'll probably turn out alright. I got the handle done as well. I'm going to start to attach these two together. Oh, I wanted to say too, I also attached the cap. It is a little crooked, as you can probably see, which I'm going to use that to my advantage with the handle. Because the way the handle is, it's slanted, so when you put it in, it angles the gun down. So I'm going to use that to my advantage, but I'm going to put these together, cut a hole in here for the pencil, and then I'm going to start working on the, what I like to call the focusing array. But let me do that, and then I'll be right back. Alrighty, folks. Got the handle attached. I went ahead and got a pencil ready, and I started cutting out the focusing dish. I think I'm going to work on attaching these to the pencil, and then I'm going to attach it to the gun. Then I'll work on the trigger and the fin, and possibly add some finer details like cut some thinner cardboard and put on the handle, or maybe put like lines of thinner cardboard on it. I don't know. I think I'm going to get a little crazy with this and just see what I can do. And while I'm doing it, I'm going to think about what I'm going to paint it, because I don't want a repeat of this. That's actually a one-of-a-kind color that I mixed once. It was, I don't know, like some kind of very light green that I mixed with this acrylic silver, and it came out pretty cool. But this one, I'm gonna make it different. I was thinking about doing a light blue with silver accents, or silver with light blue accents. I'm thinking that. But let me get to work here. Just try and finish this thing up, at least the main parts of it, and then I'll get back to you guys. Okay, I got the array pretty much done, glued up, ready to roll. The top's still drying, but I'm going to attach these together, stick that in there to about there or something. And then I'm going to work on the fin and glue that up, and then I'll show you the finished product before I paint it. So give me a little bit to work this stuff together, cut the fin out, glue it on, and all that fun stuff. I'll glue it up, get it done, and then I'll show you guys for a couple of seconds, and then I'll start painting it. So I'll be right back. Alrighty, I got everything connected, everything's attached. I like it, but I want more out of it. It looks too similar to this. It's practically the same thing, but just a little sleeker. So I'm going to add a bunch of fine details to this. I got some ideas. I might cut holes in the fin, almost like shark gills. I'm going to definitely put some things on the grip just to make it thicker and make it have a little more fine detail. I'm also going to look up of maybe some stuff to do in here. We'll see. I don't want to go too crazy, but I definitely want to do something other than what I have. Because it just looks plain. It looks just like this one, which this is fine being plain the way it is, but this is supposed to be the Mark II, the better version of it, so I'm going to go really crazy. Not too crazy, but I'm going to do some stuff to this. I'm going to change it up a little bit. I might draw a couple separate variations of that and just see what comes up in my mind, and then try and execute it with some cardboard. But for right now, I just wanted to show you guys I got the focusing array, or whatever you want to call this thing on. Got the trigger, the fin. It's pretty much done. It's pretty much ready for paint, but I'm not happy. I want more, and I'm going to make more out of it. So give me some time. I'm going to sit here and draw up some ideas, a couple different variations of it, and then once I found one that I think that I can do and think that I really like, I'm going to try it out, and I'm going to start doing it, and then the next thing you'll see is this with all the bells and whistles on it. And then after that, I'll go into painting it and doing that right. And I think I do want to do mainly all silver, and then blue accents like the red on this one, but different. But on that note, just let me stop here and try and draw up a few ideas, and I'll be back. Okay, Got all the fine details done that I wanted to do. Added a bunch of little accents to this. Now I'm going to start painting, and I'll be right back to you guys. Alright, I figured out I'm going to go with blue and silver on this thing, and I just wanted to show you the blue I mixed up. It's like a silvery blue mix. Looks pretty cool. But I'm going to start painting, and then I'll get back to you guys and show you what it looks like when it's done. I just wanted to show you how cool that paint came out. Alright, I finally got the painting done. There is the ZETA 2. Came out pretty good. Looks good right next to the first one. I don't know if you can see in the video, but that blue is like so sparkly blue. It's awesome. Well, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I have to leave you till the next one. So, till next time, I'll see you guys later. If you liked the video, like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. And I'll see you next time.